Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another Old Fashioned Friday, and this week we have an Old Fashioned review from Watershed Distillery located in Columbus, Ohio. Another pre-made Old Fashioned. I've done a bunch of these. I'm doing more and more every single time I find one. I told you I'm gonna do one. Found this in a grocery store in Ohio. I've never seen it anywhere else. Since it's made in Columbus, I'm gonna assume maybe you can't get it that many other places. It's made from Watershed Distillery, and it includes Watershed Bourbon, premium bitters, raw sugar, Ohio cherry juice. I don't know if there's a difference between regular cherry juice and Ohio cherry juice. First of all, cherry juice isn't necessarily typically an ingredient in an old fashioned to begin with, but we not only have cherry juice, but we have quote unquote Ohio cherry juice. I read that online. It doesn't say that on the bottle. It just says cherry juice on the bottle, but online it said Ohio cherry juice. And then caramel coloring. I said this on the last pre-made old fashioned. Not a fan of the artificial coloring or caramel coloring in these pre-mades, but I guess, you know, if you want it to get to look like an old fashioned, maybe that's what you kind of have to do. I don't know. 750 milliliter bottle, $35, 71 proof. It is 35.6% alcohol, so it's technically 71.2 proof. You guys know how this works. On the pre-mades, we rate these off of three things. It's 0 through 2 on the appearance, which goes into the packaging, the bottle, the marketing, the colors, and then 0 through 4 on first sip and overall taste, maximum score of 10. But yeah, if you're just tuning in, we rate old fashions every single week on our channel, every single Friday on our channel, and that's why it's called Old Fashioned Friday. We rate a lot of pre-made old fashions and old fashions in restaurants. The majority of those restaurants are located in Virginia, hence our name, Virginia is for Grubbers, but we do them outside of Virginia, Maryland, DC. We even done some in Aruba, actually. Without further ado, let's jump into the appearance of the bottle. I love the bottle, 750 milliliter bottle, so you're getting a lot of old fashions out of this bottle. It looks like a nice bourbon bottle. I've never seen Watershed bourbon, but maybe their bourbon is in the same exact bottle, but the bottle is super nice. I really like the bottle. As far as the packaging and everything else, it looks super clean, super nice. Only, I guess, kind of critique, the coloring on the packaging is baby blue and baby pink, which is like, I feel like an old fashioned is kind of like one of the most manly drinks you could buy. And they have like the two colors that you would use when you're going to like a baby shower, whether it's a boy or a girl. Not a huge fan of the baby pink and the baby blue, but nonetheless, it still looks really, really solid. I'm gonna go 1.8 off of appearance for the Watershed Distillery. Let's get a close up of this bottle here. All right, let's jump into this first sip. We're gonna open it up here. Nice. Got a nice little cork. Smells good. It smells a little spicy, actually. Not like, when I say spicy when I drink it, I mean you get a little burn. I smell like actual spices. Here we go. The direction says pour over ice and enjoy. That's what we're gonna do. Obviously using the finest glassware that we have here in the bourbon room, also with a giant piece of clarified ice to ensure that we get the best possible taste and consistency of the old fashioned. Let's jump into this first sip. Here we go. Yeesh. Man, how do I describe that? Slight burn, not very, very spicy. Again, when I say spicy, I mean, do you feel any kind of burn? I'm gonna be honest, the taste off first sip is a little, I guess the best word is confusing. It tastes kind of like a bland old fashioned. If someone were to put together a bland old fashioned, that's what I'm tasting. It tastes like if somebody made an old fashioned with a bunch of ice cubes, not a giant piece of clarified ice, and you let it sit for a while, it kind of tastes like a little watered down. I guess that's the best way to put it. Very, very bland. You can barely taste any kind of sweetness. Bourbon is decent, but I don't know. I don't know where these other ingredients are. I don't know where the raw sugar and the cherry juice and the bitters are, because I'm tasting very little flavor in any of those. All first sip, maximum score out of 4. Oof. I'm gonna go 1.8. Let's get into this overall. Oof, man. The good news is it's very consistent. I said the first sip tastes pretty bland. The second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh sip all taste pretty bland as well. I don't know. Take this last sip. This is gonna be a quick review. Overall, I'm gonna go 1.5, and that's it. Watershed Distillery, old fashioned, pre-made, 5.1. Virginia is for Grubbers. I don't know. Cheers.